PFTrack 3D scene is ready to be exported into Maya. But before we're going to export into Maya, we're going to use some test objects to really test the perspective itself. We're also going to see how the export node is working. So let's jump into PFTrack and see how to work with those two nodes. Right after the Orient C node, we can right-click and go into the geometry and ask to add a test object node. So now that we go back to the test object, we can choose which one of these available objects that are built into the software, such as the cow or the cow head. We have the mushrooms, the tool marker, and the thumbtacks, and we can decide which one of these is going to go into our scene. So we're just going to use those objects that are available and are the default in PFTrack. For this matter, I'm going to take the mushroom. I'm going to click on Add to Scene, and the interaction mode is going to be changed to Place on Selected Feature. Now, if I choose a feature, the mushroom is going to be added to it. The scale itself of the mushroom can be changed a bit if it's too big for the scene. And then we can go back to Place on Selected Feature and just put it where it's supposed to be. I'm going to duplicate this and then choose different trackers in which I can put this simulated mushroom. And now, if I scrub through my scene, I can see how the scene behaves. And these test objects do stay with the footage and they stick to those features. And it's safe to say that we now can go and export this into Maya. So in order to export, we can right-click, export, and choose the export button. The format is going to be Autodesk Maya, and you have other formats for other software that you might work with, such as SideFX Houdini, Shake, Nuke, and for Nuke it's going to be exported as a Python script, FBX, but in this case we're just going to export to Maya. So now that we set up the file name properly and its format, we can click on Export Scene. Once you click on the Export Scene, if everything goes well, it should tell you that the export succeeded. So the next step would be to take this Maya file that we just exported into Maya, set it up properly over there, and start working on the set fitting process. So the test objects really helped us define the perspective and see how the perspective works within the 3D space. And the export will allow us to export into Maya. We also saw that the export node within PFTrack holds other formats that we can export into. So in the next video, we're going to see how to start a Maya file with the exported file.